What is up, everybody? So Sandy Greenman has posted another letter written by Stephen Avery. Sandy Greenman, of course, you will recognize and remember from the Making a Murderer Netflix series. She still keeps in touch with Stephen Avery. She's a close friend of the family and often brings his father to visit him in prison as well. And she's been sharing a lot of the letters that Stephen Avery has been writing in prison. He's written a few so far this year, and it's very cool that she is able to share them with all of Stephen Avery's supporters. So I'm going to put them all up on the screen here for you. Her picture was of them all in two different photos. I've separated them and making them a little bit easier to read, blew them up a little bit for you. The letter is dated January 23rd, 2022. Oh, and I will, Sandy Greenman, of course, runs a Stephen Avery Facebook group, and I will link it in the description below so you can go have a view for yourself and check it out. It's stated, page 104, Stephen Avery, January 23rd, 2022. Well, to all my supporters, so why did Bobby junk his black blazer? It was in good shape and only had it for a few months. Was Teresa Halbach in his blazer? Yes. And that's why he junked it, to destroy the evidence that Teresa, was in it. So Earl and Chuck crush it to destroy all the evidence, and they know it all. Bobby, Scott, Barbara, Earl, Chuck, Carla, Candy, Kayla, Brittany, Marie, Michael, Bobby, they all stuck all together, and they help with it to set me up and get rid of me. They didn't want me around, and that's why they want to get me out of the way so they can take all my stuff and take all the property, and they did. And they all stole from my mother too. And Earl and Chuck crush all Barbara's vehicles that she had on her property. They crush all the vehicles she had. Why? And all they said, I was guilty on this case. Earl and Chuck, Barbara, Scott, Carla, Candy, Kayla, Brittany, Marie said I was guilty. They want everything from me and my money and my property, and they got to now. They were predicting Bobby. Now, I've read this a few times. I wonder if he meant to say protecting Bobby. But he states they were predicting Bobby so I won't get out on this case. See, I think he meant protecting Bobby so he won't get out on this case. I'm not saying that for sure, but that would be my thought. You do have that guy that seen him with the Toyota RAV4 on Avery's Road, and how would he have Teresa Halbach's car if he didn't kill her? Bobby stated that he hunted on the property behind Tadak's house on 147 east of the Salvage Road at 3:02 p.m. on October 31st, 2005. Bobby hit off Tower, he's talking about his cell phone, Tower 363X, 547, 370X, and Scott Tadak, his cell phone is in the same as Bobby, stating his cell phone is in the same area as Bobby, I believe. Scott talked to Bobby before this all happened, and Scott was waiting for Bobby up the road, and Bobby picked him up, and they went and got Teresa, and they put her in the RAV4. Then they had to hide Teresa's RAV4, and then they had to, okay, we're on page 3 now, page 3 of 4, put her in Bobby's blazer so they could get rid of her, and this is why they got rid of the blazer and crushed it. Earl and Chuck. He's really implicating his brothers, Earl and Chuck, in this as well. And Michael. Help Bobby to clean everything up. They were best friends, Bobby and Michael, and Bobby called him Michael. Every time she came out to take pictures, he was waiting for her, and he would talk to me that she would be out there all the time. He would be the last person to have seen her, and I think that was personal to him, Bobby. Well, maybe Bobby picked up Scott at Jambo Creek Road so Scott can leave his truck there and go with Bobby, and that's where they met, right? Think they had to catch up with Teresa, and that's why Scott was by Barbara's house that day, and they had it all planned out for this, and that's why their cell phone on west of Avery's and this, we're going to page 4, would make sense this way. And this is why Thomas Sawinski saw Bobby with the RAV4 of Teresa's on Saturday morning, so no one would hear them out there. Mr. Thomas Sawinski was delivering papers in the morning, so this all fit the crime, and they should be restricted. I think he means arrested, though. It says restricted, I think, for murder and destroying evidence. I think he means arrested, though. Be arrested for murder and destroying evidence. Everybody has been destroying evidence, and look them up. Again, I think he means lock them up, so we don't have a killer out there on the loose so he can kill again. I feel alone from my family and cut off from my family. It seems like they want me locked up. I wish that somebody would say me out and say the truth and lock up the true killer. An innocent man sits in prison for something I didn't do. I am 1,000,000% innocent. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. But yeah, man, reading those letters is heartbreaking. It's so sad. Seeing him come out and explaining all of this the best way that he can. I love that Sandy Greenman is able to share all of this with us. It's so sad that him and Brendan sit in jail for this, while it's clear to at least me, and I know thousands and thousands of other people out there all over the world support Steven Avery and Brendan Dassey, and it's heartbreaking to see that they're still sitting in there for having nothing to do with this. So I wanted to bring you this letter from Steven Avery that Sandy Greenman posted, and let me know what you think. Check out her group. It is linked in the description. I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you again soon.